Hi, I'm Clyde and welcome to the EMBRC video tutorials. Conducting research in marine biology usually means that you need to work with complicated equipment or protocol, whether in the field or in the lab. As a beginner, we want to maximize the equipment's function or to properly follow a protocol in order to avoid repetition of your experiments. One way of familiarizing yourself is to read a very long manual. However, this can be fast-tracked by watching video tutorials. In this video and the next ones, we will show you the different research practices of different research infrastructures of EMBRC, at the same time how to operate equipment in these researches. In this tutorial, we will look into the research of Dr. Azin Ong on the effect of ocean acidification on benthic communities.
The current research question is actually to see whether ocean acidification would affect marine calcifying organisms such as bivalve, and in my case, the Limicola baltica, and how this effect transferred to the community in general. Let's say if they do get affected, they might have physiological and behavior change, and how these changes would affect on the community. Maybe it's a positive interaction with the community, or maybe it's a negative interaction.
The experimental setup needs 2 water tanks, incubation and holding tanks. The 4 key equipment used in this setup includes Teco cooler, which is always paired with a water pump, IKS Aquastar with pH and temperature sensors and switch socket panel, and CO2 gas supply controlled with solenoid valve. In addition to these, the setup needs polyethylene tubing and funnel. Important reminder: if the samples are exposed to the pumped water from the holding tank, make sure the water has the same in situ salinity with the core samples. Before setting up all the necessary equipment for this experiment, make sure you watch the video tutorials for IKS Aquastar and Teco cooler. To start the setup, connect all the tubes properly. Pump to Teco, Teco to the incubation tank, and funnel to the holding tank. The funnel will serve as a drainage and ensures that water is circulating back and forth to the Teco cooler. Another important reminder: never turn on the Teco cooler unless there is water flowing into the equipment. Always turn on the water pump first before turning on the Teco cooler. An additional tube should also be connected from the CO2 gas source to the incubation tank. This should be controlled with a solenoid valve. Then, add filtered water into the holding tank. Connect the pH and temperature sensors to IKS Aquastar and put them in the incubation tank. Next, connect the switch socket panel to IKS Aquastar. And lastly, connect the power plug of the solenoid valve to the switch socket panel. And that was the quick guide for setting up your experiment on the effect of ocean acidification in the benthic community. I hope this tutorial was very helpful in your research. If you are interested in using this research equipment, kindly visit www.embrc.eu.